Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and today I would like to talk about me and my life and how it was before I was diagnosed with ataxia, or before I started noticing symptoms. So my whole life as a child, I was always the one to dance. I would always be dancing at family parties, gatherings, my birthday. I would always be the center of attention. I always loved to dance. So my parents put me in a dance team when I was younger, about the age of 5 or 6, and we did all types of dances. I did hip hop, I did jazz, I did ballet, and I did tap. And I would always perform on stage or um, be recorded and all that. But as I got older, I stuck with more so of hip hop, and I was on a variety of other dance teams, and I always performed in front of people all the time. I was also in drill team, and I also ran track. I played tennis for fun. Um, what else did I do? Yeah, I was really active, and I liked being around people. I like going to the mall. I like going to the PL fair, and I didn't mind being around people. Um, I always liked going to the movies. I always liked doing stuff outside with more people. But as I got older, I realized that I kind of strayed away from that, and I still dance. I just don't dance on a team, and I don't dance on a stage in front of a lot of people like I used to, which is okay. Um, so my junior year, um, that summer, I was depressed, and I was always in the house. And when my senior year started, I noticed I was really anxious. I was nervous to even raise my hand and ask a question if I needed help, or even get up when the class is quiet and walk and go throw something away, or sharpen my pencil, or do something, or even go to the bathroom. I will always wait until I felt comfortable, I guess. So that's when I started noticing symptoms. My senior year in high school, um, I also noticed that my writing my hand was shaky, and it was difficult for me to write. As you can see, if I hold up my hands, my right hand tremors a lot more than my left hand, and my right side of my body is more has more tremors than my left side. So I finally told my mom, and I told her that something wasn't right, and I didn't feel the same. So we finally went to a doctor, and I had several tests done. Um, it took a while for them to actually get a answer and for the results to come back. So during that time, I was still going to school. I was still trying to avoid the big crowds and the hallways, and being inside of the lunchroom with a lot of noise and a lot of people. So finally, we got the results back. It did take a while, but we finally got the results back, and I was diagnosed with ataxia, and I got all the answers to all my questions. And it turns out that my mom was the carrier of ataxia, and that I genetically inherited it from her. So once I got all the answers and I realized that I got it from my mother, I wasn't really sad or down about it. I just said, okay, what can I do now to make myself feel better? What can I do now as far as hobbies, as far as things that make me happy that I can do now? As far as my mom, she had ataxia her whole life, and she didn't start noticing symptoms until I was diagnosed or I was getting checked out for what was wrong with me. We always just thought she was clumsy, and yeah, we always just thought she was clumsy. She lived her whole life not knowing, and she just had lived her life. So, with that being said, I would just like to let you guys know that just because you have ataxia, it does not mean that your life is over. It doesn't mean that. Yeah, my life changed, and I'm sure you guys' life has changed too. But it doesn't mean that you're just limited to just ataxia. You can find things that make you happy. Find new things that you like to do that make you happy, that make you feel good in the inside. And that's what I did. So I just want to let you guys know that you guys are not alone. And for the longest, I thought I was alone. I thought that it was just me, and I just had this problem, and I thought I was the only one. But when I went more into ataxia and research, I realized that there was more people around the world, not necessarily where I live, but there is more people around the world who have ataxia, and that there is more than 50 different types. And I realized that I was not alone, and yeah, so that has made me feel a lot better. And now that I know all of this, I'm just turning things around and making myself happy. I'm not worried about society or what people have to say or what they think of me when they look at me, or people who stare. For the most part, it's just I just focus on how I feel in the inside. I just focus on how I feel and what makes me happy, and I don't focus on what the next person or society or anybody has to say. So with that being said, I will be coming back with more videos, telling you guys what helped me, and I hope that you guys take from it. And what else? Oh, as you guys can see, I do have something my phone is sitting on, so it's not as shaky or shaky at all. What else? So yeah, I will be back with more videos. Letting you guys know what helped me and what changed my life, and hopefully that can change you guys' life for the better. So yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video. Stay safe, stay happy, stay balanced in the inside, and just focus on how you feel. Don't worry about other people and what other people have to say. With that being said, have a good day, you guys, and I will be back with more videos.